Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to CWA Dynamite. I just want to say, I'm sorry for what happened at Worlds Collide with RPM and CWA, with me and LA Knight getting into a backstage altercation. Trust me, we were both in the wrong. We had to pay both big fines, but he had to pay a bigger one since he started it. I had to pay only 10 grand to CWA, while LA Knight had to pay 50 grand to Mr. Shane McMahon over there. Then he had to give 75 grand to CWA with SmackDown member messing with AGM. But yeah, I just want to say, let's try to get our minds off of things and let's have a great show. Well, let's get into the show. It's impossible. I thought you died. What? At Multiversal Battleground? When you stabbed me in the neck? I recovered. And the underworld is just gonna get better. You made me mess up a kill. How are you gonna... We only have 2 OG members. But you're not coming back. I know Penta isn't. Because we gave him the powers, then we took him back. But once we find another person, you will finally be revealed. Before I start anything, I just want to say congrats. You guys are tag champs. And also, I'm really happy for that. Happy, Jeff, that you finally got a tag team shot with your brother. But there's always gonna be a bigger and better team. Like the Judgment Day. You should know a lot about that, Jeff. Because you started it, then you left. Kofi 2.0 died, came back because he got revived somehow. And now he's gone from the company because he wants to be safe from here. And Darby, he's doing his own thing with Sting, which I like. But if there's one person who should get the opportunity to face you guys first, it is the person who was in the Judgment Day, the old one. Because I'm the leader of this Judgment Day. And I just gotta say, if you don't give Judgment Day a shot, Jeff, you're just chickening out because you know that after you were my trainer until you left Judgment Day, I'm better than you. You know, first of all, we deserve these titles, and sorry, but I think even the CWA universe knows that we deserve this. When I do gotta give props, every team in there was good. The Hardys, obviously. Darby and Sting. We have the Lucha Brothers, Penta and Rey Fenix. And then we have the Judgment Day, the group that I've created. So for anything, both y'all belong to me. I made your fuck-ass group that you call the Judgment Day when Dom and Rhea just stay backstage all day kissing. So for anything, you think you guys deserve a title shot? You know, you want the title shot so bad? Okay, fine. At Multiversal Battleground, us versus you in a no-holds-bars match. Penta! What does this kid want now? You know, I never got my get back on what you did to my dad, Eddie Guerrero, at the 2-year special when he got injured and he had to go away. And, you know, I never got my get back. And I know me and you are a little bit pushy. And I just talked to Stone Cold. Since we don't have a main event, but we do have a mid-card match, I got us that spot. Because if I'm going to show you who the best Mysterio or Guerrero that has ever stepped foot in this business, it is going to be me. No hate to my dad and mentor Eddie Guerrero, but I will beat you. You just had the upper hand because he was dealing with a lot before that. Fucking loser. What do you want now? First of all, I'm glad I get to beat your punk ass because Eddie Guerrero's better than you and your real father, Rey Mysterio's better than you. You're just gonna have a third place trophy. Woo! Just wait till our match, you fucking piece of shit. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the first match of CWA Dynamite after the Worlds Collide, my bad. What was I thinking? Worlds Collide between CWA and RPM. This is the first match on Dynamite. It is Judgment Day J.D. McDonough versus Ray Phoenix. Let's get into this match. Edge. Hey man, I just want to say congrats on your match against Gunther. Thanks. I think your match was probably the best match out of the whole 2 nights of PLE, even though it was a beautiful kickoff tonight too. But yeah, I'm sad that you guys lost. I mean, you guys should have won that, but you know, Darby kind of risked his back on stuff. Yeah, that's what I hate. He literally sold us the match. He's the reason why we didn't win. Whoa. I wouldn't go that far, especially on Darby, since he's been in this company longer than you. And hell, who knows how long you have left? What's that supposed to mean? We're both getting old, Sting. We can't do this forever. I don't even care if Darby's been in this company longer than me. He knows he shouldn't have done that. Undertaker already had him out. Sting. I'm just saying, you better back up your mouth when you're talking about Darby. He knows what he's gone through in this company. Have you seen him in HBK's match, Shawn Michaels, that literally injured both of them for the Intercontinental Championship, the old version of it? That match was the definition of a bloodbath, so I'd be careful because you got lucky because you made your debut at WrestleMania main event for 3. And no one even knew that you're in the match except for CWA. You're a chicken. And you wanna know what? I faced you in that, and I'll be damn glad to face you again. You know, Edge, I'm not gonna waste my time on having a one-on-one match with you at Multiverse Battleground, but I'll see you in the match. Because you really should have lost against Gunther, because you got so pressed because he pushed Jeff off. So yeah. You know, Sting, I got you in this company, and I might as well retire you. So you wanna know what? Edge, you and him can have a match, but I want to make sure I at least have you at WrestleMania. We are so far from that, but I'd gladly take you out after the PLE. Well, after Multiverse Battleground. The PLE after it. Oh, I had that coming. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the main event of Dynamite after CWA and RPM Worlds Collide. A 2-night collab show, by the way, which I am very impressed with. I was the referee. Anyways, let's get into this good main event, in my opinion. Starting off with Penta. Someone has issued this challenge, which is Penta's opponent. And the opponent, Dominic Mysterio, has issued this challenge because he never got his get back at what Penta did to his quote-unquote father, Eddie Guerrero. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into this matchup. George Pippen, run, CWA. Who just pulled my legs?